And any day they communicate with them, when you will fire that lawyer. So they know this, and you people don't know it. That's what you see happening now. Otherwise,
once you know it, sir. In fact, over 70 million Biafra, we are happy, we are satisfied. Whatever you do, it is for the best interest because it's divinely given to you, and no power can query that, not even a man.
Yes.
That's why you see many people will come, they don't even have question for you because you have already done massively beyond any question anybody can ask. Because we follow you, we are also connected spiritually because we needed it.
Don't
We need it.
Don't
We
let
need it.
PM move out of his line of thought, please. Let him.
So
okay,
so
sorry
whenever,
about
so
that.
whenever,
I'm sorry,
so
Nam.
whenever,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
so whenever the court is coming close like this, they will begin to show you videos of shooting cow in the forest. Pa, 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 pa. ESN, ESN. And of course, like they shout ESN, their voice is even more louder than the sound of the gun.
The gun.
So my people, I'm not bothered about that. Our people cannot be deceived.
Exactly.
So it is not targeted at the people of Biafra, but targeted to be used by those who ask them to do it. There.
Okay. Sorry, sir. I'm sorry. It's not part of me. Raf, please don't be annoyed. I know you are the coordinator. Please don't be annoyed. Now, the recent threat given since you took over the charge, since the government took over the charge of the legal team, there was drastic change, positive change. In fact, Biafrans have been so happy. What has never happened in the past started happening. People can hear the voice of our leader.
Yes.
Now that the legal team were attempted by these Nigerian people, from the tone of their voice, I knew that they wanted to buy them over, but they refused. Not on the head of our Onyendu will they, Judas Iscariotly, the mother innocent man. Now that it has turned like this, and they said they've taken their stand that they are not going to be part of. If they don't give them their own wish, they will not come out to defend Onyendu in Nigerian court. Sir, please, if you want to answer, fine. If it is not something to be answered here, no problem. I'm okay. But what are we doing? Because what we are concerned is that Onyendu can never die in that place. Never. He will come out and he will lead his people. Just like you, God has chosen you to be his
Thank you very
voice.
much. I would say that everybody should minimize their talk on the case surrounding Onyendu. It's a very sensitive one. The thing is going in the right direction. The lawyers are doing their job. The government doing their job. So let the lawyers focus on their legal work while we focus on making sure Nigeria continue to cry as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being detained. That's our job. Our promise to Biafra is that Nigeria will never know peace. Our promise is that for the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and is being detained, the reason why he was kidnapped will continue to be very, very expensive and costly to Nigeria. That's what we are doing. We are living up to that expectation. So there is no point coming here to discuss and talk about him and he's being detained and all that. The lawyers are doing that job. While we continue to, push Nigeria on our own side, the lawyers will do their job on the other, judiciary side. So let us leave that discussion and focus on what we're discussing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they know that what my stand is that he must be released, and without him being released, we will continue to hold Nigeria in their blockers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I yield my mic. Now. Take over. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mazi Akos. Thank you very much. All right, we'll move very quickly. Reverend God son, your hand was up before, and please come up with your question, and let's go. 60 seconds, please.
God bless you all, our great PM, and all the Biafra government members cabinet. Of the truth, this God of Biafra have been using our PM and all the Biafra cabinet and our leader Mazen Kano, only to show to the whole world that he is so illuminated. The great level of illumination of God shaking the world. Our PM has said it
Your
when they
voice
say,
is your voice is not very clear. I don't know. Maybe your microphone shouldn't be very close to your mouth so that your voice can be very clear. Please go ahead.
okay, I'm inside. Well, maybe that may be network because I'm speaking from the Biafra land.
Go ahead. Please continue. Okay, I think we lost him probably.
Okay.
And no more hands are up. Nobody has raised their hand so far. PM, how long do you have?
I'm here.
I think after this,
Raise your hand.
I think after this person we call it a day because I will spend enough time here. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So nobody raised their hand. Reverend God, if anybody wants to be the next person, please quickly raise your hand and let's bring you on. Reverend, who? Please
King.
stop distracting me. I'm going to remove you, King. Why are you not raising your hand? Go ahead now. Ask King. Did you raise your hand and you're just standing and offering your mic? Please go ahead.
I'm sorry. Good evening, everybody from where I am. My PM, God bless you. I want to say God bless you and your cabinet for your job and what you've been doing for Biafrans, in the sense that the absence of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra is not dead. And again, there is one thing I just want to ask you, and I want us to deliberate on this, because, you know, every time Biafra raises their wings to fly, that is when the enemies of Biafra will come with their violence to make sure that they cut off those wings. Just like if you watch in the past years, in 1967, when Biafra was declared, Israel, Israel was faced with...
Don't worry, let me remove this one. It's just distracting us. Go ahead.
Okay, so Israel was faced...
I think we lost him as well. He was also kicked out. Okay, let me give this our brother the last opportunity. Senator Endless, if you are there, can you grab this mic? Yeah, I think that should be it. We have
all right.
the
Thank
last
you.
person.
Thank you very much, everyone, for being part of this space today. We'll continue again. I'll always stay on the look for the day we're going to have space. Probably this space will continue, a couple of times a week, maybe twice a week, to be able to suit my schedule, because there are a lot of meetings going on every day. At this point, we're in a very delicate situation. So we will see how we schedule our times to fit in the demand. So space is a very good place where we can address some certain questions and concerns of both Biafrans and our friends. But we continue to stand with Israel, and not just standing with Israel, we will continue to stand by ourselves. That means we standing by ourselves is standing with Israel, and our hands of fellowship to Israel remain the same. Anytime, any day there is need for ground troop, Biafra forces will be ready to extend that particular hand of fellowship to our people of Israel. God bless all of you for listening this evening. From here, from me.
Wow, Biafrans. Well, ekene m unu niile. In fact, Obatobi is a great man. Ọ dịghị easy, honestly, because o nwere nnọọ some questions ị na-asị hey, ka ka onye esi mee otu onye esizi ya very calm, especially that man jụrụ ya ajụjụ about na o ji iwe na ọ na-akọs destin wee jụọ the man ajụjụ ọ jụrụ ya. I think the first time the man was saying, idea, we deny everything. But you said that in feel that no man on the zoo, and then with the Uzo with this thing na Biafra land. I said, idea or journey, why they are no will and they believe. So was because to be about to be a with on Zeleskia one because only one actually had intelligent on case here bring the person down. About to be with a hook when you say up in any nurse that near my home or Malachazenia. Because one of you have been a Biafra land. When you're on a zoo, me on a zoo, me on a zoo. Is it name even name a Biafra land? Or they impossible. I said name even the bone jebiga. Or they impossible. Or that is possible. Only one of my name. Come on, I want it or the camera. So when they make a name moon nine, ịma ọbata obi emecha ife ọ na-adị mma ịgwọ ya ịgwọtọkọ ya ọ na-adị mma ka ọ dị fresh like this. So ịma na tata anyị kwuru na anyị ekpe ekpere mana ọ na-afụgo ka ihe si wee dị akacha Chineke akaghalịa mana nke a dịkwa mma anyị nwa ịnụkwa onu our leader ọbata obi is very very important. So anyị bịa live anyị amala ka anyị ga-esi wee tinye ya ekpere ahụ ma ọkwa meghe ekpee eye wele ihe niile iji anyị na-eje nwere onwe ha ndị Chukwu over because time anyị nọ na kịta dị very very difficult. Nyawo time anyị nọ na kịta enyawo o si n'ihu si n'azụ aka nne aka ekpe ọnwụnwa. So ndị izu ya eme everything iji wee bring ọbata obi down, iji wee make sure that no declare Biafra for second. So ankwana nwa ndị ihe na-esi ọnwụ na-asa onwere ife unu ya eme. So ụmụnne m asị m ka ọ dị nọ anyị mma abịachi life because emebe m program tata mma abịachi ịnakụ adandugbo agadi ibiliachi ajọka. Okay, mma abịa life 10 o'clock, less than 30 minutes mma abịachi back ka anyị na-enu nke anyị ka hafụ ọbata obi ya ka hafụ mix with anything. Biko na ụmụnne m 30 minutes onye ọnachi azụ ka anyị jee sende ka anyị gaa zigara ozi. Thank you. Chineke goziele m unu. Ọnwụ na like ibe like ya, ọnwụ na ishi abe ishi. Ana m ala ikelele m unu niile nọ na my platform were nọrụ nwee ike ige ọbata obi ntị gosi that no from n'anya and gosi that no chọrọ ịnọ with me and gosi that no na-support ife na-eme. Asị nka Chukwu okike abịa ma gọziele m unu niile, gọziele m unu mmaji kwuru mmaji otu unu si believe na mụ ana m ekwu unu nkwa na-ekwesị unu nkwa ike that na onwe ife mechicha n'ụwa ada ndị mba na ndị egede disappoint unu never in this world. Ọ dị impossible. Ya promise na-enye unu ụmụ Igbo ụmụ ndị gboo every time on this platform. Promise. Thank you, Mundibo. In 30 minutes time. Bye bye.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. Before I go down to the news information of the day, I will say shout out to all of us of freedom all over the world. Shout out to all the Biafrans all over the world. Shout out to the Prime Minister. Shout out to Mazen Nanikano. Shout out to all the people who have been working very hard to make sure that the freedom of Umu Chineke becomes an actualization, is actualized. It's not going to be easy, like I will always say. But one thing you know about fighting for freedom is that most times it costs a lot. It costs time, sometimes it costs blood, sometimes it costs money, finances, and the rest of the thing. These are some of the things you should consider before going into the fight for freedom. It requires finances, it requires time, it requires intelligence, accuracy, articulation, and meticulousness. And I want to wonderfully appreciate those who have been in this game of actualizing bringing to actualization for the people of Biafra, making sure that things are put in place. Those who have done their best to set up the Biafra Republic government in exile. Of course, you know that today the Biafra Republic government in exile is not only monopoly to Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. You need to also remember that there has been a lot of offices, liaison offices that have been set all over the world, in America, in UK, in Lithuania, in Japan, and many countries in the world, where South Korea, where the liaison office has been set. And these liaison offices, if eventually Biafra becomes a nation of its own, and that is to say that those liaison office is going to turn to the embassy of Biafra, if I'm right. I believe that that is the reason for the liaison offices, that when the actualization of the nation that the people that have been waiting for becomes a true reality, what is going to happen is that those offices are going to become embassies. And it will surprise you, it will marvel you how far these people have gone, and what they have done so far. It has not been an easy feat, but they have tried their best to make sure that some of the things that are supposed to be put in place are in place, and these people are working so hard to make sure that no stone will be left untouched. And one thing that makes me happy about the people who are handling this liberation, this freedom, and the rest of them is the part of accountability. Yes, because every government should be accountable to their citizens, unlike what people are passing through in the country called NIG, whereby the government have refused to be accountable to the people. The House of Rep members, the senators, are earning minimum 20-something million. 20-something million, when you calculate wardrobe allowance, the rest of the thing, you find out that these House of Rep members, these senators, their salaries put together, if you put the whole Nigeria, all the civil servants working in Nigeria together, both in the federal cadre, in the state cadre, you find that the civil servants put together in the whole of Nigeria, both the professors and the rest of them, their salary has not reached what the House of Representative members and the senators are earning in this nation. And this we sometimes you begin to wonder, you begin to marvel. The NLC, Nigeria Labour Congress, and the TUC have went for a strike. After 1 day of the strike, they call off the strike and say they will be giving the government 5 days for negotiation, of which these people have not even come up with what are they negotiating with? What are they negotiating for? What is the main thing? Yes, they want the minimum wage of the civil servants to be increased, of which the federal government has agreed that the minimum wage will be increased to 60,000, and that is to say that a common hotel worker will be earning 60,000, everybody earning 60,000. And these people are arguing that if the National Labour Congress they are vying for requesting for 400 and something thousand for a minimum wage, and these people are saying that if this 400 and something thousand minimum wage is being paid to every worker in Nigeria, that is to say that the prices of things are going to increase, and that is what is called inflation. Even as at now, many people are still earning as low as they are earning, and the height of inflation in this nation is what we don't even know. And the question is, where is the loophole? Where is the nation missing it? What is wrong? It's just because the politicians, the leaders, the government parastatals, the permanent secretaries, the president, the vice president, the senators, the senate presidents, and the rest of them has refused to be accountable to the people. If you go down to the state, for example, where there are state governors and are the cradle of government, which is the local government, where that they are supposed to have their own autonomy. The local government is supposed to be an autonomy of its own, supposed to be on its own, a power of its own, because they are part of the cadres of government when it comes to state government. But you find out that the governors have so much squeezed these people, the governors have so much marginalized them, the governors have so much, taken over the local government without accounting for it. The allocation that is going to the local government are being managed by the governors, of which you know that the local government allocation are supposed to be managed by the local government chairman and other councils that are under the local government, but the governors have hijacked it. Even the senators, the constituency allocation that is coming to every senatorial district at every annual, every of the budget of the year, where are all these allocations? What are they being done with? What are they being used for? That's the question you will ask yourself. And when you think about all these things, and this brings me back to this Biafra Republic government in exile, a government that have decided to be very transparent, to be very open, to be very accountable to their people, making sure that the citizens knows what every penny that is being contributed is used for. And this is what government is supposed to be. Up until today, the past president, in the person of Muhammadu Buhari, never declared his asset. The present president never declared his asset. The governors have not declared their asset. The chief judges have not declared their asset. The senators have not declared their asset. The what is it called? Everybody, House of Rep member, the upper house and the lower house, nobody has declared their asset. You will see a poor man, maybe a just common businessman who is just living on the middle class. Where once he or she becomes a politician, he will turn a millionaire. You see them on Land Cruisers worth 200 and something million. You see them on Lexus, bulletproof cars, and the rest of them. Why are you riding on a bulletproof cars when the citizens are hungry? And these people are telling us that they came in, they removed fuel subsidy. Why did they not remove some subsidy that have been added to their salaries? Why not cut down their salaries? What are they doing with all the salaries? They are senators, they are House of Reps members, they are representing us. What are they representing us for? What is the representation? A representative that does not have productivity. These people represent the people. Without production, there is no productivity in their representativeness. So I think it's high time that these people stop representing the people, because it has no outcome. It's just that our people have become so much gullible. The church that is supposed to be the church that is supposed to be advising the people, advising the politicians, have turned more gullible than the people. Because on the harvest day, the church go on to call these politicians, my lord, they are making you the chief of the harvest. They are making you the chairman of the harvest, the chairman of the occasion. You will see they say, honorable minister, distinguished senator, he's going to chair the occasion. They will invite him, then he will come there and hold his stomach and say, my people, I want to thank you for this wonderful opportunity of making me the chief of the occasion of this epoch event. On this opportunity, I want to use this wonderful opportunity to donate the sum of 1.5 million naira for the building of the church to continue, and the church will clap for him. Forgetting that this man is a government worker. You did not ask him, how did he come about that 1.5 million? Yes, these are the questions that should be asked. When the traditional people are doing their own, they will still call these same people. When age grade are doing, they invite them. These people are doing, they invite them. Somebody is doing wedding, invite them. Somebody is opening house, invite them. They will be donating money. The money they are donating is the people's money, and nobody is asking questions. The church, the traditionalists, the religion, the mosques, the Muslims, the Christians, the Christians, and the rest of them, these are the people who call themselves religion, and they say they are the people who are sent into this world to bring order, purity, righteousness, justice to the people, and you find out that this justice have not been done because these religious leaders who made themselves that God sent them to bring order and justice on the face of the earth have become very gullible that what controls them is money. If you talk God and don't talk money, they will say God is not working. Meanwhile, go back to history, you will see that this same God who created the rich man created the poor man. As it be, make I carry you go for the information of the day as it happened today without wasting much of your time. Still remember that I stay on your wonderful channel with your one and only Yokopus Master where they bring you matters as it be. Remember say for this channel we know the Tao Okweze who they bring unto you as the thing they happen. Kindly go down and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification button as it be killing of soldiers, IPOB's controversial sit at home, other top stories in Southeast. These are what I'm going to be bringing to you now. The IPOB, the killing of soldiers, the IPOB controversial sit at home, and other top stories will be say it happen for the southeastern part of Nigeria. Oh yeah, open your ear. As to see, I gotta say, we'll chant again of my. From the killing of soldiers in Abia State to the controversial sit at home across the southeast, the past week was action-packed in the region. Here are the highlights of the top stories that made headlines in the region within the past week. The police in Imo State on Monday 27th May announced that they have sanctioned an officer seen on a viral video clip extorting motorists in Owerri, the state capital. The police spokesperson in the state, Henry Okoye, in a statement identified the officer as Ison Ostudia, an inspector attached to the counter-terrorism unit of police commander in the state. Mr. Okoye, an assistant superintendent of the police, said Mr. Osudua was filmed extorting motorists along Owerri Onitsha Express Road in the state. The police spokesperson did not mention when the incident happened. Instead, Mr. Osudua was recommended for a reduction in the rank after the necessary orderly room proceedings against him for exhibiting such a shameful and unprofessional act. Mr. Okoye said, apart from Mr. Osudua, the supervisory officer, whose name was not disclosed, has been issued an official query for lack of supervision. This latest development highlights the growing incidence of police harassment and extortion of residents despite effort by police authorities against it. Then, on the 27th of May, the Catholic Diocese of Abakaliki in Ebonyi State responded to a report that its priest recently wedded his lover in the state. The report posted on social media has suggested that a Catholic priest, Jude Obasi, alleged got married to his lover on the 25th May in Abakaliki, the state capital. The wedding, according to reports, took place at St. Mary's Catholic, Abakaliki. The priest reportedly hails from Afikpo North local government area of the state, but the diocese, through its chancellor, Matthew Oboke, refuted the report in a statement. Mr. Oboke, a Catholic priest, said no priest goes by such a name within the diocese and that the person in the trending photograph does not resemble the face of any priest in the diocese. The chancellor said there is no priest with such name either in the diocese or from Afikpo North local government area of the state. He further said the diocese does not have any place called St. Mary's Catholic Church, Abakaliki, and no such event took place in the area within this period. Meanwhile, an independent investigation by Premium Times found that the report was false and a case of misinformation. The photograph which accompanied the report first appeared on Newsblog in October 2023. The photograph is that of a Kenyan Catholic priest, Edwin Gangin Wururu, who got married to his longtime friend, Margaret Wajiri Gambiu. Development is another reminder of the negative effect of social media on purification of fake news. IPOB battles with security agencies. Enugu government sit at home. Let's go on this one and see what happened there. Tension enveloped southeast Nigeria on Thursday when security agencies vowed to thwart plans by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to enforce a controversial sit at home which it declared across the region. IPOB earlier announced that there would be a sit at home On 30th May across the southeast to mark their Biafra Day, which is celebrated annually in the region. Emma Powerful, the IPOB spokesperson in the statement, said the celebration was intended to remember IPOB members who died in the fight for freedom. IPOB is a group seeking to carve out a sovereign state of Biafra from the southeast and some part of south of Nigeria. The separatist group consequently directed all schools, government offices, private office, bank, transport union, market union, and private individuals to shut down their operation and observe the sit-at-home order in honor of slain Biafrans. But authorities of security agencies across Southeast vowed to resist the IPOB plan to enforce the action. My people, now here I go to wind down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first who will collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.